Welcome back to the story of Bodahn. Why did you leave?
One day, a noble woman came to my stall. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
Tell me about it.
Ah, yes, your brand. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Anyway, the woman, as I said, accused me of stealing the braces. Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tigers, they're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure, something worth a little gold.
Better to do with something with them than leave them to rot.
That's exactly how I see it. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
Fascinating story. Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
You didn't mention your son in your tale.
Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denham, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here. I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
Well, that was generous of you.
It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least.
But where do these goods come from? Not the deep roads.
Look, we don't rob people, all right? We don't take things from people that need them. The things in the lost tigers, what good did they do lying there? I brought them back to Orzammar, where people could look at them and remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the Darkspawn coming.
What do you mean?
People flee from the Blight with good reason, but they forget things. Things with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate. And sometimes, my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the Horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the Darkspawn don't get them. Is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch.
I suppose it's better than letting the Darkspawn have it.
That's what I tell myself, too. Ah, these are dark times indeed. Dark times, my friend.
Have you heard any rumours?
There's knights from Redcliffe spread all over Ferelden on some kind of mission, but I hear
His arms are also going
that
through his
they're starting
wrists.
to become rare
What
to
the hell?
find. Maybe they all went back to Redcliffe. More likely they got tired of searching for something that can't be found and abandoned their search. I wonder what Earl Eamon is going to do without any knights. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
It's like they shrunk down the size of like a human's body, but didn't bother trying to fix it so then it would fit for that shape. Because it's like their hands are going through their wrists when they're trying to cross their arms. So it doesn't actually properly do it. Just let me see your wares, Bodahn.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
Woohoo! This is good. Don't need this. I don't need this. Sell. Don't sell any of this. Sell that though. Sell that. When you sell specific items to this vendor, they will upgrade with your level. So at the moment this is Viridium. Later on, when I reach a high enough level, it will probably go up into the next metal, which I think is Dragon Bone or something. So I can sell this to them, and hopefully at some point I'm about to get it back at a higher level. I think that's at the maximum, so you can't really do that. I don't really need this because it sucks. Keep all the gifts, keep all the stones, especially this. This is for a companion. No one can use that because it's too high at the moment. Right, what you got for me? Lyrium? Oh, give me all of that. Even though it doesn't seem like it, making your own stuff is really useful. Oh, you even got this. Gimme. Vestial or something. Pestilence. Duty. Duty. Dread scale. What the hell's dread scale? It looks awesome. Lunacy. Vigor. Ooh, all this stuff I've never seen before. Agony. Bone Maw. Severance. Misery. Spite. This must be all DLC stuff. Turmoil. Fulcrum, Dragon Bone. Devotion. Partisan, Conspirators Foil. Blood Dragon Helmet. Blood Dragon Gloves. Oh. Gone Rope Necklace. Grey Warden Hand Puppet. It's painted with blue and grey heraldry of the Grey Wardens. A stick. Oh, this is all free stuff. Ugly Boots. Thoughtful Gift. I'll buy one. Sugar Cake. I'll buy one. Uncrushable Pigeon. Okay. I can guess who that's for. Backpack, yay. Alright, that's enough crap. Alright, let's save. Oh, I might as well talk to this guy over here.
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levi Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the Coins? Levy the Trader?
Duncan never mentioned you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
What promise did Duncan make you?
My family... well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arland banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
That's a bit drastic, isn't it?
And then some. Not much is known about that time. After King Arland died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
Ah, in the next episode, are we still talking to this Dryden guy? Finding out what Duncan promised.